Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Alpinestars Parlor shoe available at RevZilla.com. So new for 2015, the Alpinestars Parlor is going to be part of their new city collection. This is going to be urban inspired. This is going to be something for you riders out there that don't want to have to worry about swapping shoes once you get to the office place. There's going to be a lot of protection built into this so you can wear it on the motorcycle, and then when you get to work, there's going to be all-day comfort as well as classic style that you can use for an office setting. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, I find these fit nice and typical along with other Alpinestars boots that I've worn. So I'm normally a 12 in Alpinestars. I fit perfectly in a 12 in these. Keep in mind, a little bit longer in the toe. So while I am a 12, just keep in mind there's a little bit of extra room up front, and as it narrows down and tapers, as it is more of a dress shoe type style. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, sizes are going to range from a 6 up to a 13. And as far as colorways are concerned, you're going to see the black in front of me is the only color that this is available in. So just keep that in mind. Really nice, really classic style look to it. And that's really the name of the game with the Parlors. Now, Alpinestars is known for their role in the dirt world all the way to the street world and a ton of different pieces in between. And with this particular boot, this is going to be around that $180 price point, a nice city urban inspired piece. Again, there's going to be a Drystar membrane in this, give you waterproof protection, but it's going to be perfect for going into the office as well as wearing all day at the office. Now, if you want to jump up into something that's more protective, you are going to sacrifice some of the style. Something like the Alpinestars Gunner or the Sierra will give you more protection, but it's definitely going to move into more of that sport touring style, and it's going to be away from what sets the Parlor apart, which is this really nice classic office look. Now, breaking this down, first and foremost, full grain leather throughout the entire boot. It's going to have a really nice finish to it, and you are going to have that Drystar membrane. The Drystar membrane is going to go up to the 5th eyelet, so just keep that in mind. And the 5th eyelet is going to be this one right here, so figure anything higher than that, and you're going to be cut off as far as water protection is concerned. Now, one of the things that I do want to note, because we do get some confusion with this, and you are wearing this as a commuter boot, if you're not wearing a pair of waterproof pants over top of it, water can still seep in through the top. So that's going to be a waterproof membrane as long as you're wearing something to keep water from getting in from the top. Just a little fact in there, as far as jumping around puddles, walking through the office or walking to the office, you'll be covered nicely. Now, as we move to the sole of this, first and foremost, actually, I want to get a profile shot of this because it's a really nice, sleek sole, about a ½ inch rise to the heel, but it works out really nicely to just complete the overall look. And it's a really nice texturized rubber. So as we flip it over to the bottom, you're going to see there's a ton of grip going on here, and this is actually really what impressed me the most, is that it was super comfortable and grippy. So when you're out there in a motorcycle type setting, if you are on some sleek macadam, because it is raining, it does a really good job of keeping traction on your foot. And again, with that all-day comfort in mind, there's a lot of flexibility here. This isn't going to feel like you're wearing a stiff motorcycle race boot all day long. There's going to be enough comfort here that you can wear this all day on the motorcycle, on the office, and home again, and not feel like your feet are worn out at the end of the day. Now, moving our way through the top of the shoe, you're going to have a reinforced toe box, mild reinforcement, nothing too crazy. You're not going to feel like you're wearing a steel tip work boot all day. And you're going to notice that there's no shift pads on either foot. Really nice sleek lines that didn't do anything to detract from the style, but there is going to be foam reinforcement inside the toe box. So for all those upshifts, you are going to have padding on the inside to make sure that you're comfortable. And again, with that reinforcement on the toe, you're going to make sure that you're safe. Now that reinforcement is going to carry around to the heel. So as we flip the boot around, you're going to have a reinforced heel to the back, same style, same way it's done up in the front and the toe. And then as we work our way up the shins on this, you will notice that there are going to be a lateral as well as a medial TPU cup on both sides to keep you safe. If you do go down, that's going to offer you abrasion resistance in the event of a crash. The other thing to note, there's no branding on this. Alpinestars doesn't have logos on here flashing around. They kept with the style, and it really just looks great. The only thing you'll notice is a little Drystar logo up at the top, but other than that, there's no way to tell that these are actually a motorcycle boot. Really nice, really clean in their design. Now, in addition to the laced up front that you're going to have, one of the things you're going to notice on the inside of the boot, there will be a quick zipper entry for those of you who want to get in, get out quickly, and there will be that Drystar gaiter on the inside, making sure that water doesn't get in. Now, keep in mind, the gaiter is a little bit high behind the zipper, but if you're looking at the boot, the Drystar membrane is only going to go up to about yay high, so just, again, keep that in mind. Now, as we open this up, the one thing I want to point out on the inside, you are going to have a 3D sweat wicking mesh. This is going to do a really good job of adding comfort as well as pulling sweat away from your foot. And the other thing to note is that there is a ton of foam reinforcement, both the heel as well as the ankle on this, and then again, like I said, working its way down in the toe box. There's a lot of comfort as well as style baked into this particular boot. I think Alpinestars did absolutely a phenomenal job of giving you a nice dress boot that's really going to bake in protection. And for those of you that simply don't want to swap boots out once you get to the office, it's going to be a really nice alternative. Now, there's a lot of folks out there that are rocking Alpinestars shoes. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button. Read what other Alpinestars boots riders are rocking on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate. Get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Alpinestars Parlor shoes. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.